Hi, my name's JoAnn Minicino. My father was a patient here about a year ago. He was supposed to be here for a few weeks, and he was here for 13 months. They got married in 1950, so when my dad was here, they were married 66 years. Their relationship truly is a love story. The only time they were ever separated was when my dad was drafted, and he was in Korea. And that first Christmas, they were married in September, he was drafted in October, and that first Christmas, my father sent my mother a recording of the song, "I'll Be Home for Christmas," and that became their song. The young doctor that spoke with us told us that we could bring him home and we'd have to constantly keep bringing him back to the hospital. And the doctor suggested to us that we should look into hospice care. And at first my mother thought of bringing my dad home and having hospice care at home. And I said to her, I said, "Mom, there's the Center for Hope. It's right near our house. It's literally 5 minutes away. Why don't we go think about that?" We liked the atmosphere, we liked that it was close to home. We liked the fact that you could come when you wanted. My mom slept over the first couple nights to make sure that my dad was settled. My daughter, who is a nurse, was on the 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. shift. And there were many times after work that she would stop here to see my dad. That really meant a lot to us because she's very close to my dad. I knew that he was getting the proper care 24/7, that they were kind of looking out for my mom. One of the selling factors, it was very clean, yet it doesn't look institutionalized. And the care and the ratio of the staff to the patients was very impressive. It's more like home. It really is more like home. It's soft, it's hushed, it's not loud clacking on the floors from the nurses walking around or hearing the other patients yelling, and it's very calming, and I think that makes a big difference. And I don't think people understand that you could personalize the room, because we actually had people coming to the door of his room looking like, and one woman said, "How come he has a room like that and we don't?" It's, well, that's what we chose to do. For end of life, you should be peaceful and calm and feel treasured. And if you don't have your things, you're not going to feel treasured. I didn't want my dad to pass from this world to the next without feeling treasured. And that was important. I think the final thing to say is when we left him at night, we could go home and know that he was being cared for as well as if he was sleeping in his own bed. He had had a stroke the week before he passed away, and he had an advance directive that he wanted no extreme measures. So Dr. Morandi came and she saw him and she gave us her opinion about, you know, what was going to happen, and she said it's just going to be watch and wait. My mother stayed here 24/7 with him, and then the day that he passed, they left us alone for privacy's sake, but then when he did pass, they came and sat with us in the sunroom and, you know, comforted us. I was shocked. I didn't expect that kind of outreach and treatment. A lot of the aides and nurses and some of the members of the board of trustees, they came to the wake, and some of the nurses even came to the church for the funeral mass. So that was very comforting to us. It wasn't as if we were just a face or a number. It was really that people cared about us. It was lovely, it was comforting. It was, I don't think you'll get that anywhere else. I really don't. I think that it truly is a place of hope. And just because the doctor said you're gonna die tomorrow or in a week, doesn't mean that it may actually happen, and B, that you should make the most of that time left. You shouldn't even have to be worrying about the medications, the physical care of your person. You should be able to just spend time with your loved one and be able to enjoy that time. Everyone should have that kind of experience here. Every person should have the opportunity. And again, I know that hospice care isn't cheap, but wouldn't it be nice if we could offer it to everyone? Because we had such a wonderful experience here, I feel very comfortable and strongly about endorsing the spring appeal. I agreed to do this because I feel strongly about the experience, and I want everyone to have the kind of experience that my family has had so that they can continue their love story too.